PS2MANYGAMES.
Hey guys, welcome to an update video. This is not so much an episode of PS2MANYGAMES, it's just basically an update of what's happening at the moment and what's becoming in the future. A few things to talk about, nothing bad at all, just update what's happening. Firstly and most importantly, my partner in crime, my co-founder of the channel, Dave, he will be moving sometime within this month. So he's got significantly less time than he usually would. So we're hoping to keep going for one video a week, but we can't guarantee that at the moment. So I'll just give you the heads up now, because often I wanted to make sure he takes care of his immediate issues first, and plus he's moving to a much better place to live. So it's all on the up and up. The newest episode will be out Saturday/Sunday, though. That will be the Norwich Gaming Market episode. Very successful day. Picked up a game I mean to get for at least 3 months. Ecstatic about that. You'll see what game that is. I'll give you a slight hint. It's a reasonably expensive game. Well, expensive for me. It's probably my second biggest buy-in for a single game. You'll find out obviously in the next episode. Point number 2. Future plans. Most likely sometime this month, July, myself and Dan again will be going on a road trip. We're looking at Nottingham. Nottingham and these smaller towns around like Grantham, maybe Boston. Simply put, it's not that far away from where we live. We live in Norfolk, so about 2 to 3 hours trip. And when we get there, there's quite a few like shops and retro places nearer to each other around Nottingham, in Nottinghamshire and Lincolnshire. So that's probably the way to go. Plans may change, but that's probably going to be one of the future episodes. Hopefully, we do end up going, and hopefully I end up finding games I really, really need. Thirdly, if anyone's following the Instagram, they'll know this already. I have been invited onto Swap Shop, Retro Chef's Swap Shop. For those who don't know, Retro Chef's a YouTuber, just like me, who has a monthly live program called Swap Shop. What exactly is Swap Shop? Basically, 5 to 6 retro YouTube gamers, like me and such, come together and we basically trade stuff we don't need with each other and with viewers. So I'm generally excited to be on this one because it's the first time. I'm genuinely happy that I've been asked to do this. I appreciate it immensely. Thank you, Mr. Retro Chef. So weird using your YouTube name. So that's going to be later this month. We'll put a date somewhere here. It's like in between, I think it's the 25th, 26th of July. It's a Sunday. So that's exciting for me personally. So that'll be a live program. I think it's the last Sunday of July. Anyway, we'll put a date here. We'll sort out a date here. So I'm very happy about that. I have got quite a few things that I don't really use or play at all in the last 2 to 3 years. So I would rather trade them to someone who really wants to use them, rather than have me just have them sit on the shelf, just not using them. How can I put that? How can I put that? So I like this where I actually do try most of the games I buy. I literally do try them. There's some consoles that I do own that I never touch, and games and such that I haven't played in literally 5 or 6 years. So it's just time to refreshen up the gaming room. You might notice this is all PS2. I do have a slightly smaller room where I actually play my computer games, not just PS2. If anyone's ever seen episode 1 or 2, I do go around the original gaming room, and you'll see I at least own about 4 Nintendo consoles. And other consoles, like 8 or 9 consoles. So you'll see where I started. Number 4, there will be a London Gaming Market wrestling episode. I was going to split it in half, but quite frankly, it's been nearly a week or so since then, and I've forgotten some of the finer details. So I'm going to combine everything into one. So it'll be London. So it'll be London CEX's Gaming Market and wrestling all in one episode. I've got a few things to talk about. Some good, some bad. Especially one place was really bad. You'll find out in the future. Lastly, or point number 5, the last day or so, we are very close to if we have actually hit 300 subscribers, which is fantastic because in the last 28 days or 4 weeks for us normal people, we have seen a massive increase in subs to the point where we've gone from 210, 212 to 300 in less than a month, which is, as you can imagine, outstanding. thank you to Dan and Retro Chef for sharing some of the videos, because they seem to like, well, obviously you know Dan and me get on quite well, we're very good friends, but Retro Chef seems to like watching them and basically giving us a shout out, which I appreciate immensely. But we seem to be growing growing faster than I ever anticipated or ever thought we would. And I've said this before, and I mean this. When I started doing this channel 4 to 5 months ago, late February, I checked, I had no intention, not no intention. I never actually thought I would get any more than 100 people willing to watch this on a weekly basis. I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. To my happiness, I was very, very wrong. And me and Dave have had discussions on what we should do in the future, just for funsies, because how can I put this? I never intended to make money off this channel whatsoever, because I never thought, because you got to get to like 1,000 subscribers to like get, you have to get to 1,000 subscribers and other qualities to even get like what we call like adverts along the bottom here, where you can make maybe like £10 a month, that kind of stuff. Never intended to do that. A, because the effort to do that is not worth the rewards. Secondly, retro gaming is very niche. And to be honest, a smaller community is much better than a massive community, because in a smaller like gaming community, you actually know who's real and who's not, because sometimes you can get some subscribers who aren't real. In all seriousness, we have actually had about 4 or 5 bots. Seriously, anyone know what a bot is? These like random like foreign bots will subscribe to a channel, and like 2 weeks later they'll be like unsubscribed, because obviously I know like subscription numbers what up and down and such, and these random bots who no one controls. I'm going to see with some like Russian stuff, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you would have thought they wouldn't even care about like real small YouTube channels. No, they screw with everyone. Which is hilarious and incredibly sad at the same time. But anyway, yeah, long story short, this channel's growing a lot faster than I anticipated, and I don't know how big this channel's going to get, but I'm going to keep doing this until I get close to, or if complete this. Why do I say close to? Because obviously when I get down to like 30 to 50 games, and they're probably going to be the really expensive ones, I don't want to do like random videos where I'd like to buy one game, because to be honest, I like to give good amount of not so much, I hate using the word content. I like to give a good amount of like different games for different aspects of road trips. And luckily so far, every place I've gone to, I've got at least 5 to 6 games, so that's really worked out. But obviously now we're like 55% and we're nearly halfway for the platinums. It's going to come to a point where me and Dad are going to go on these road trips, and I'm going to get very little to nothing. So what happens at that point? Me and Dave have had discussions about this. My intention always will be PS2, but if I do get to a point where I'm not finding anything and I don't want to waste your time, I might start collecting for another console I've always liked. Not a Sony console, it'll be a Nintendo console. I might start doing that just because it was one of my favourite consoles when I was growing up. I still own it. Technically I've got 2 of them, but one of them doesn't really work very well. So I might start collecting for that. That would be the N64, by the way. But that's like a long time. That would be like, I'm going to assume maybe a year, 2 years down the line, if I still do this. Yeah, N64 collecting won't start for a long time, for the simple reason I won't start doing anything like that until I get to a point where it becomes very hard to find games. Every episode is going to have at least something new to the collection, if you will, because I don't want to get like 2 or 3 weeks on the line every weekly episode and I literally find nothing. That's no fun for me, and I'm going to guess very boring to watch. Yeah. In all seriousnly, I think in the last 4 months we've learned a few things for video creation, and we're getting better. We're also making quite a few mistakes. You might notice in the last episode, the microphone decided to give up on life right at the end, and Dave saved it, but some of the times the microphone was just losing the will to live. So this update video is on the laptop, so this is going to be a bit terrible quality, but I'd rather you hear me rather than me just go like this. Because honestly, that would be shit. So I might have to look into actually getting a better quality microphone, because this is the second version of this microphone, and both of them have been cacked out inside 3 months. And I only use them to record these videos, so they might be getting like 40 minutes of use a week. And for people to say, just charge them back up. No, it's not a charge thing. It's these microphones are crap thing. Another side note, Discord. I don't know if me and Dave want to do a Discord. I have thought about this, because I am a part of like 4 Discords in my own personal life. But I do like having conversations with collectors, general gaming collectors, because we all understand each other. The majority of us generally are nice human beings. And I do like having conversations with people about certain things, like for me talking about certain like very niche like PS2 games. Let's be honest, like Auto Medicia, the Capcom racing game, wasn't common, very niche, and yet a lot of people watching this channel have mentioned that they do love the Capcom 3D like not 3D cell shaded graphics Auto Medicia, and it is an awesome racing game. It really is. But like the common person haven't got a clue what the hell that game is. And I mean, they're also trying to find some of these really like you would think finding all the FIFAs is really easy. For the most of them are, but it's like FIFA 13 and FIFA 14. Haven't found a copy of them yet. And strangely enough, I am still missing FIFA 2001 from the normal collection. I'm serious, by the way. I'm still missing that game. That is like a 50p game. I have not seen one copy of that in any CEX or any like place I've been to in a year. Hilarious. But honestly, stuff like that, being part of a community, I can ask that question. If someone got one, I'll like pay for it, kind of thing. It helps. It really does help. So anyway, I'm blabbering now. Anyway, thank you for watching this update. I'm very excited about the Retro Chef Swap Shop later this month. We'll put the date on the bottom there for anyone who wants to watch it. I would appreciate it, and so would Retro Chef, obviously. We'll be going to Lincolnshire, Nottinghamshire sometime later this month with Dan, if things go well. Next episode will be out Saturday or Sunday. Norwich Gaming Market did well, as I said earlier. Generally speaking, personally, I'm very good. I'm in a good place in life at the moment. Which is, some people, how can I put this? When you're in a good place in life, you're doing well. Because some people, sadly, they're not. And I am. I can't speak for Dave, but I believe he is too. Obviously, he'll be moving. I'll mention that. So things are going well. So anyway, thank you for watching this. Have a good morning / evening, and hopefully, you'll see past me on Saturday or Sunday. Peace out. See you later, guys.